Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news as we approach the start of the 2025 NFL season. There's always a buzz in the air, discussions about how each team is shaping up, which free agents could be the missing pieces, and how rosters are finally coming together for what promises to be an exciting year. And for the Green Bay Packers, this offseason has been anything but dull. They've been making bold moves, trying to retool and strengthen their roster to not only compete, but to make a real push for the Super Bowl. One of the most talked about topics lately has been their recent acquisition, and it's a move that could have significant implications for their defensive line and overall team dynamics. Now, let's talk about Christian Wilkins. This name has been making waves in NFL circles, especially among Packers fans who are eager to see their team take that next step. Wilkins, a talented interior defensive lineman, was released by the Las Vegas Raiders earlier this offseason, and that decision sparked quite a bit of speculation. Why did the Raiders part ways with him? Was it because of his injury issues? That's been one of the main discussions. You see, Wilkins has been dealing with some foot injury concerns, and there was a debate about whether or not he would need further surgery. If he can convince teams that he's past his injury troubles and that his health is fully restored, then the interest from contenders across the league is bound to spike. His talent is undeniable, and his ability to disrupt opposing offenses is what makes him such an attractive option. And this is where the Green Bay Packers come into the picture. Considering their current roster situation, signing Christian Wilkins could be a game-changer. The Packers are clearly all in this season, especially after making that blockbuster trade with the Dallas Cowboys to acquire Micah Parsons. That move was a statement, signaling their intent to contend, but it also came with some sacrifices. In that trade, they had to part ways with Kenny Clark, an essential piece of their interior defensive line. Losing Clark leaves a gap, a hole that needs to be filled if the Packers want to solidify their defensive front and make a real splash this year. Now imagine pairing Christian Wilkins with Micah Parsons. That would be a nightmare for offensive lines across the league. Wilkins is known for his relentless pressure, his ability to clog running lanes, and his knack for creating chaos in the middle of the line. Over his 6 NFL seasons, split between the Miami Dolphins and the Raiders, Wilkins has accumulated an impressive 182 pressures, 28 sacks, and 205 stops. These aren't just numbers, they're a testament to his disruptive presence. His ability to collapse the pocket and force quarterbacks into hurried throws or mistakes makes him a must-sign for a team with championship ambitions. For the Packers, adding Wilkins would not only strengthen their interior line, but also provide a versatile piece that complements Parsons, allowing him to maximize his pass-rushing potential. But it's not just about Wilkins' individual stats. It's about what he brings to the entire defense. His presence can elevate the play of others, like Devont Wyatt, Carl Brooks, Nazir Stackhouse, and Colby Wooden. Developing a strong, disruptive front seven is fundamental for the Packers if they want to control games, force turnovers, and keep opposing offenses at bay. With a healthy Christian Wilkins anchoring the middle of their line, Green Bay's defense would be significantly more formidable. It could be the difference-maker in tight games, especially in a division like the NFC North, where rival teams like the Detroit Lions and Minnesota Vikings are also looking to assert dominance. The NFC North has been evolving rapidly. The Lions, for example, have shown they're no longer just a rising team but a serious contender, with an offense led by Jared Goff and a defense that's been improving steadily. Meanwhile, the Vikings have been looking to bounce back after a couple of seasons that didn't quite meet expectations. The Bears, on the other hand, are still in the process of building around Justin Fields, but they're certainly a team to watch. For the Packers, matching or surpassing these rivals means not just keeping pace but gaining the upper hand, and that's why defensive upgrades like signing Wilkins could be pivotal. From the strategic standpoint, bringing Wilkins into the fold makes a lot of sense. He's a player who can command double teams, freeing up other pass rushers like Parsons or even helping to collapse the pocket. His ability to create havoc in the middle creates opportunities for the secondary, which is crucial in today's NFL where passing offenses are more potent than ever. Plus, his experience and leadership qualities add value beyond just his on-field production. Young players like Wyatt and Brooks could learn a lot from a veteran like Wilkins, accelerating their development and helping the Packers build a more cohesive, resilient defense. Of course, the question is whether Wilkins will be willing to sign with Green Bay. His injury history might give some teams pause, but if he can show that he's fully recovered and ready to contribute, the interest from the Packers and other contenders will be substantial. The Packers are known for their smart, strategic signings, and given their current needs, Wilkins fits the mold perfectly. It's a move that could pay dividends not only for this season, but for the future, creating a core of disruptive defensive linemen that can contend for years to come. Now, talking about the bigger picture, this signing could also influence the overall balance of power in the NFC North. If the Packers manage to reinforce their defensive line with a player of Wilkins' caliber, they could turn into one of the league's most formidable defenses. That, combined with Jordan Love's development as a quarterback in his prime, makes them a team to watch. The NFC is stacked, no doubt about it, but teams that invest in their trenches often come out on top. And Green Bay, with their recent moves, is positioning themselves as a team that's ready to do just that. The excitement doesn't stop there. This move could also send a message to their division rivals that the Packers are serious about competing now. If they succeed in signing Wilkins, it sends a clear signal that they're not just building for the future, but that they're all in for this season. And that kind of confidence can be contagious, energizing the locker room and intimidating opponents. Fans are already buzzing about the potential of this defense, imagining the chaos Wilkins could create alongside Parsons, and how that could translate into wins on the field. So, as we look ahead to the upcoming season, the possibility of Christian Wilkins donning the green and gold is incredibly exciting. It's a move that could reshape the defensive identity of the Packers, making them a more complete and dangerous team. For fans who have been dreaming of another Super Bowl run, well, this kind of bold signing could be exactly what they need to believe that the glory days are just around the corner. The Packers have always been a franchise known for resilience, strategic acumen, and fighting spirit, and adding Wilkins might just be the latest chapter in their story of resurgence. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential signing? Do you think Christian Wilkins is the missing piece for this Packers defense? How do you see him fitting into the scheme, and what kind of impact do you expect him to have? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the future of this team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. We're in for an exciting season, and with moves like this, the Packers are definitely making a statement. So keep the passion alive, keep supporting your team, and let's see how this story unfolds in the weeks to come. Thanks for being with us, and as always, go Pack Go!